Well, this hasn't quite gone the way I hoped it would go this season. We are not going to be able to go up as champions. Silly old Notts County. The big money spenders, Notts County, have already taken care of that. But we are in good form heading into the playoffs. We're still in the Fat Cup. We've got the chance of 2 trips to Wembley and Football League transfer window. So it might still all work out swimmingly. This is a harder set of playoffs than last year, though. But the advantage we've got is we've been in reasonably good form. Not quite as good as we were at one point, but pretty good. I mean, look at that. It's a problem. Ebbsfleet and Port Vale are the 2 form teams in the entire league, and they're the teams that don't even have to play in the semi-final. In the quarter-final, sorry. So the teams that are getting a bye through to the semis are also the teams in the best possible form. Scunthorpe are in better form than us as well, who are a team that... the team that finished directly below us. Where are Yeovil and Bromley? Yeovil are there. Bromley, who we're playing, 18th. So I think we've got a good chance of getting through to the semi-final, but whoever we play in the semi-final is likely to be in better form than we are. Nuno Tavares. He's not Nuno, he's Nicola Tavares. If it was Nuno Tavares, we'd be doing a little bit better. He's increasingly happy the club's failure to score promotion to League 2. I mean, Nicola... Firstly, you're our club captain. Secondly, you flipping moron. We're in the playoffs now. Have a little bit of faith. My club captain's like, well, we didn't go up automatically. No chance of promotion now. I'm in a mood. Thanks, Nicola. I'm tempted to strip him of the captaincy. Wants to play in a better division. Well, try and perform in the playoffs then, you turd. Just because we've lost the last 11 we've played in doesn't mean we're going to lose this one. Oh, God. It will be fine. I feel like even if we don't go up, I'm getting my excuses in now. I feel like even if we don't go up, I'm in a better position now to put together a title-winning squad this summer than I was last summer. Last summer, I was thrown by going professional. And because of that, we didn't make the signings I would normally make because I was too busy trying to keep the players we already had. So I think if we do have to do one more year in this league, I think we can put together a title-winning team. The only problem is we're likely to be doing it without David Roberts. We're likely to be doing it without Cole Murphy, who's off to Peterborough, apparently. Oh. Right, so there you go. Confirmation we're playing Bromley. And then Scunthorpe play Yeovil. So Scunthorpe and Yeovil are both 2 really informed teams, aren't they? Yeah, Scunthorpe, Yeovil. So you'd back Scunthorpe for that one, I think. Come on! It is. Maximum attendance achieved. Achievement unlocked. Come on, Armstrong. Oh, he's gonna hit this. He's gonna hit it. Oh, very close. Very, very, very close. Come on. I cannot sit here. Oh God, I thought it was Frenchie for a minute there. I thought we'd actually lost Frenchie. I mean, David Roberts is a big blow. At least we've got Murphy to come on for him. But if we'd have lost Frenchie with no keeper on the bench, it would have been an absolute disaster. I thought their goalkeeper was called Gobsmack, but it's Godsmark. If their goalkeeper was called Gobsmack, I would have absolutely gone and broken the bank for him. These are the games Magoma lived for. Oh, don't say his name to me. He had the option to come back and refuse us. We'll try again in the summer. We want to bring him home. Penalty! Penalty! Come on! Here we go. Wembley, here we come. Theodros from the penalty spot. Oh, it said, I mean, he's teasing the keeper there, but he knows he's good enough. Has he got a mullet? It looks like he's got a mullet from this angle. I mean, that's a dangerous penalty. We get away with it, though. Right, 1-0 up. We'll take this. Stop the count. Occo Flex with the headed clearance. I mean, it's not really what we signed him to do, but he's been here so long now, he's learnt to do it. He's a defensive machine. And now Humphreys, we signed to play on the wing and is now having to play in central midfield because we have none left. Okoflex to Theodros. Look at this. We're knocking the ball around now. Kiezu, club record signing. Kiezu on the left-hand side. He's the other one who wants to play in League 2. I promise you, we all want to play in League 2. Armstrong, Okoflex, Berry. So the teams that finish second and third aren't in the quarterfinal. If you finish fourth or fifth, you get the home tie in this quarterfinal against one of the teams that finished sixth or seventh. But then you're away from home in the semi-final against one of the teams that finished second or third. So if we win this, and we are looking good at the moment, we're going to be away from home against one of the two informed teams in the league with a space at Wembley on the line. But hopefully this gives us a little bit of extra form to take there and take it to him. Theodros is in here. Theodros is in here. Oh, he is such an arrogant little turd. I know if I knew that man in real life, I would hate him because he knows how good he is. But what a finish that is again. It's just, oh, I just want to push him down the stairs. He's such a little dweeb. But look at that goal. It's beautiful. Oh, goodness me. Yeah, look, he's like, yeah, come on. Look how good I am. Yeah, we know how good you are. I just wish you did it more consistently. What a man. Right, let's make a couple of changes. We don't want to break anyone before the quarterfinal, because I think the games do come thick and fast as well. Kiezu can come off for Cairns. Oh, come on. A Theodros hat-trick now would be ideal timing to get him bristling with confidence going into the semi-final, and we need that. So if he could grab a third, that would be beautiful. The annoying thing is he's only really had those 2 touches in the entire match, but he has scored 2 goals. Because that's how good he is. He is a regen Lee Tomlin. That's exactly what he is. Oh, I thought he was in again there. Yeah, he's absolutely Lee Tomlin. Right, can we... Oh, Frenchie. Frenchie doing Frenchie things. Whoa. Right, I think we've done our business here in this quarterfinal. I don't know which team we play in the semi-final. I think it is pre-arranged, but I don't remember which way round it is. It might be a random draw, though, for the semi-final. I'm not sure. But I think, theoretically, we would know, but I don't remember. You'd think after the amount of playoffs I've played in, I would know by now. But alas, we don't normally get this far into them. Gobsmack is a beast at centre-back. You should see if you can sign him in the summer. I kind of do want him, just because of his name. I realise his name is not Gobsmack, but you know full well he will be if we sign him. Oh, right. Come on, can we have the Theodros hat-trick now? Okoflex, no, can't slide it into Conte. Conte with a nice little bit of winning the ball back there. That was an excellent performance. We'll take that. Roberts is done, though, I think. Which is not ideal. Roberts might have just played his final game for the club. Which would be a real shame if that's how it finishes for him. But we brought him in on a free transfer. We then had to sell him to West Brom. We needed the money. We loaned him back for 2 years. He has been sensational. His contract with West Brom is up in the summer, but look how much money he earns. If we get promoted to the Football League, there is a chance we might be able to bring him back. But it's a big if, and even then we might not be able to afford him. So that might be the end of Roberts in a Leamington shirt. Right, so it's saying it's a draw. I don't know if it is a draw. Scunthorpe and Yeovil haven't even played yet. So Port Vale play us, and Scunthorpe. Oh, that might have been a random draw because they're the home. How are they the home team? That's not fair. Here we go. We're off to sunny Port Vale. See, they've not had a sellout. I realise they're playing in an enormous ground for this level. But still, we had a sellout. They haven't had a sellout. We should get into the playoffs, into the final, just as a reward for selling out. The reason praising conduct stops working if you do it all the time is because it stops losing any meaning, doesn't it? If you tell... It's the same as in parenting or teaching. If you tell a kid that they're great all the time, even when they're not great, it just becomes meaningless. And then when you tell them they're great, they're like, I don't care, I know I'm great. You tell me all the time. You have to do it sparingly for it to have meaning. And it's the same with praising conduct and whatnot. Right, come on, let's have a goal here. A goal here, and I calm down a little bit. Oh, see, that's frustrating. Just little marginal differences. We just need a little bit of luck to go away. I know we already had a little bit of luck defending before Berry's in here. Berry with the shot. He scores. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, I'm so nervous. I'm so afraid. Oh, that's a good cross as well. Oh, that's great defending. Conte's in again. I tell you what, Conte's becoming a proper midfield player. We signed him as a sugar plums. I'm going to say we signed him as a striker. Is the linesman's flag up? An own goal from the National League's Player of the Year, Cole Murphy. That was just a shambles. What has gone on here? Cross comes in, then there's a shot. Oh, it's just pinging around like a pinball. What's Murphy supposed to do with it? But it's those kind of things that lead to you losing 11 playoffs in a row. Because remember, Port Vale have had a rest. We played 3 days ago and we're all shattered. Port Vale have had a rest since the last day of the regular season. I was surprised there was a highlight, but obviously it's not for us. How long have we got left? 4 seconds. Can we have a really dramatic late equaliser? Imagine if we did. Imagine if we did. Imagine if we did. Scully's in! Scully's in! Oh, it's offside! That is heartbreaking! How is he going to do that to me? I really hate this game sometimes. Just need to win the league. Exactly. That's all we need to do. We need to win the league. Hopefully we get Roberts in. Hopefully we get to keep Murphy. If we can keep the bulk of the squad together. The one positive, trying to put a positive spin on it, is the difference between the conference and League Two is so minuscule that when we finally do put together a promotion winning team from this league, we'll probably do back-to-back promotions. Is the board happy? The board will be delighted because the board are just having a nice time. Look, they're delighted. They genuinely are delighted. They're just having a nice time. They just want me to keep reaching the playoffs. Look. I mean, look, their goal for the next 5 years is just keep doing this. Every year they want more of this. We've been doing this for 4 years. They will be happy if we're doing this for 9 years in a row. How have I lost 12 playoffs in a row? How? At least we're losing money, so we don't have to pay any tax. There's always a silver lining. We've got no recruitment package. Don't need one. And here's the budgets. I mean, they've actually gone up. I love this board. They have no ambition and they keep giving me more money. It is the lowest pressure job in the world. In real life, their manager's been there for like 50 years, isn't he? I mean, they are just the most easygoing, whatever, who really cares, board in history. And it's nice. It's a nice low pressure job. Right, Dixon Bonner at £900 a week. I think that's just too much money. It's a very similar situation to Okoflex. He's 27 years old. He's been through all these failures with us. He's only a 2.5-star player. As much as we love him, I think it's time for him to go. If he's out of contract this summer, I think we let him go. I think we can do a lot better than him for £900 a week. Tyler Goodrum, on the other hand, I think probably does need a new contract because on his day, he's superb. Breakspear, thank you very much for the prime. But is Goodrum going to want stupid money? I think that's why we've let his contract get to this point. Because he wanted stupid money last year. So if he wants stupid money again, then we're not going to give him stupid money. So he's on 850 at the moment. We're taking that off. I don't mind him being around £1,000 or even a bit over £1,000, but I don't want to give him crazy amount of money. I'm not that fussed that we're probably going to lose him. I didn't want to give him £1.5 grand a week. Right, we're releasing Tavares. We're releasing... We can't set him for release. That's weird. Don't offer contract then, I guess. He's not 5-star anymore, so we're going to release him. It's same with... We're just going to release a lot of these. Yeah, he was never any good. Even Scully. We're just going to release them all. We're starting again. We're rebuilding. We'll try to get rid of as much as possible. Can we offer Roberts a contract yet? We can. Nope. Just not interested. Just a straight not interested. So we're losing Roberts and Murphy this summer probably. And Tavares. That means we will be going into the 1st of July with precisely 0 centre-backs at the club. It'll be fine. What we need is another summer, like that summer where we signed Roberts and the other 3 or 4 who went for big money. We got Gilks, we got Johnson. We signed them all in the same summer. I think it was probably the same summer we signed Dixon Bonner and Occo Flex and Magoma. We need another summer like that where we bring in a bunch of youngsters who are ready for the first team already and quite cheap. No, we are professional now, but that causes its own problems because we can't afford. We've only got a squad of a budget of £17,000 a week. So for promotion quality players in the conference, they want like 1.2 to 1.5k a week. Well, you get 11 of them and that's the entire budget gone and you've not got the rest of the squad. So you can't, basically, we can't get a full 11 of players who were already good enough to get promoted. We could maybe get 3 or 4 and then fill the rest of the squad with youngsters who might get good enough. And then it's a gamble. There we go. Tyler Goodrum. This team is being built around you, Tyler. Do not let me down. You're our new attacking midfielder. We've got that other new guy in on right midfield. Berry's going. We're going to have Goodrum behind Theodros with the new guy on the right and another new guy on the left. That's the plan. Welcome back to pre-season. Hello, boys. Playoffs again. Yeah, we love it. We love them. Don't worry, we won't win them. We don't have to play in the dirty old football league. We like winning football matches. National League forever. Matthew Green. Yeah, we'll have him. We'll have a bit of this. Oh, sugar. Oh, to be fair, we have just signed a Murphy. This is exactly what I said I wanted. Someone who comes in at 2 stars, so he's cheap, but has potential to be really good. As long as he develops, I guess. I mean, it's the profile I said I wanted. It's just not very inspiring when they come in at 2 stars current ability, is it? I hope we got some clips out of these failed playoffs earlier for the new channel to feed Chris's kids. If you're not doing clips, you basically want his children to starve. Get your clips, whack them in the clips section on Discord, and then everyone that's used, you go into a prize draw at the end of the month. And you can win a prize. This month's prize might be a Schalke training top in 3XL. Maybe. Who knows? It's a mystery prize. It might be a Norwich shirt by the time the draw is done. What the flipping heck has happened here? Gareth? Gareth? A word? Gareth? So, summarise the situation we're in here. If we don't win the league, I'm going to get sacked. I love this board. They have no ambition and they keep giving me more money.